beets. And you have to have your beets already cooked, which I do. I pressure cook these beets because I prefer it. You retain more flavor. The texture is smooth as butter. And you retain more nutrients too. Lovely. So those are pressure cooked, peeled, sliced. Yeah. And then I'm going to put my pickling spices together. You need a little piece of muslin or a little piece of cheesecloth. Either one works. And I've got cinnamon, and I've got cloves, and I've got allspice. And you'll notice they're kind of, mashed up a little bit. You can take your coffee grinder and give them a little buzz to do that. That releases their flavor too. Or you can just, smack it with a hammer. That's okay too. And once you have your little bag of spices made, then put it in your pan. And in here goes a cup of water. Here we go.
Surprise.
And I'm going to turn the heat on here. Come on. Oh my goodness. And a cup of apple cider vinegar. You could put any vinegar, distilled vinegar, rice vinegar, but I like the flavor that the apple cider vinegar gives it. And a half a cup of unbleached sugar. You need some sugar for those pickled beets. And about 2 tablespoons of unrefined cane sugar, suka nuts, something that has a little of the molasses left in it. Brown sugar works too. Oh my goodness. And then this simmers for 5 or so minutes until those sugars dissolve. Did you go to Douglas?
No, I went to Dad's guy, who only just does the one thing, apparently.
The one.
Yeah, Dad's got it. He's got it. Now I've got it, so.
I like it. No, and it'll grow.
It'll grow. It'll grow.
So once that's all simmered in there and the spiciness has gotten into this liquid, then you'll throw your sliced beets in. Ooh. And you don't want to cook this too long because you don't want your beets to cook anymore. They're just, like saying hello to the flavor in there. And after about 5 more minutes, doesn't take long, you're going to put everything in a jar. And I like to just fish the beets out with a slotted spoon and layer those in the jar and then pour the liquid on top. And there you go, the pickled beets. Now this will keep in the refrigerator for a couple weeks. It'll be just fine. But if you want to make more, make them last longer, of course you can process your jar, which means you have a big pot of boiling water. And I just throw some of these rings down in the bottom so the glass isn't hitting the bottom of the pan. You put this in boiling water for 10 minutes and then pull it out, not with your bare hands, tongs or something. Set it on the counter, and after like 30 seconds, a minute, you hear boop. And that means it's sealed. Isn't that nice? Boop. And it's ready for the shelf or gifts or, fun. Jane!